Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So this is Paulo Bridge, your Pinoy nurse here in Singapore. So for my today's content guys, I'm going to share to all of you, I'm going to do a reaction video regarding to this guy, regarding to Mr. Workers Make Possible. I think he posted this video on his TikTok lah. And the topic is why healthcare workers are leaving this industry. Yes, why healthcare workers are leaving the industry here in Singapore. As I understand, this guy is a foreigners as well. So let's listen to his video and let's watch on his video. And I will react also on what I understand on what he shared. Okay. So before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay. So let's listen. Okay, let's get it on.
I often receive feedback from patients emphasizing on the long waiting hours in the emergency department.
Okay. First, he said like long queue, emphasizing the long queue waiting hours in emergency department. As I understand, recently, guys, there's a lot of patient going in ED. I think it's because of it's a flu season, and I heard like there's like a recurrence of COVID, as I understand. That's why it's very true. And also to share to all of you also in my current workplace, it's they add a bed, so some of the patient will stay in trolley. So this is very true. So that's why here in Singapore, they really emphasize that if you will go emergency department, like emergency situation only, okay? They keep reminding this thing, okay? So let's continue.
In addition, waiting time for admission in the ward can take up to 3 days.
This is very true. Waiting time of admission is in the ward is like 3 days. So, what I understand on this is some of the patient will stay in ED like for 3 days before they can go up in the ward. So it's really happening here in Singapore. So to the point like when they already arrive in the ward, once they admitted, the next day they will discharge already. So this is very true. It's really happening.
And no nurses to attend to patients when the call bells are pressed. Treatments are delayed as...
Okay, regarding what I said, no nurses attending call bells. Actually, it's true also. That's why I keep on telling you, you come here in Singapore, we need nurses here. Because I think the manpower is quite tight. Quite tight now. So, yeah, it's true. Sometimes there's so many patients, but the nurses, the healthcare worker are very less. Nurses, doctor, healthcare attendants. So, it's not immediate like when they need something, you can attend immediately, right? Okay, let's continue watching this video.
The nurses has to look after a large number of patients.
Which is true.
No one is free to feed the patients
Which
as
is
they are
true.
attending to other issues.
Okay, let me emphasize this. Feeding. Okay, feeding, it is very true. Because some of the patients, especially those patients who come from nursing home and don't have, their relatives are very busy to visit them. Some of them really cannot, they cannot feed on their own. So, we must assist them in this thing. But sometimes, due to like manpower constraint, and also there's a lot of patient, we cannot immediately fed them. So, by the way, I just want to emphasize, like, for those locals or any family relative who've been visiting their parents in the hospital, I encourage you, please help the nurses to feed. Just, if you see the nurses are busy, just help us as well. We will appreciate this thing, okay?
Nurses are leaving for many reasons. Crazy shift.
Okay, this is true. Nurses are living in many reasons. Not only locals, not only foreigners. So, I just don't want to... I posted a video regarding this, right? Why foreign nurses leaving Singapore. So, watch that video, then you will understand. For locals, I don't know the reason why they are leaving. But maybe just comment down below. Somehow, I have idea why they are leaving. Maybe it's really... The workload is really tough, and salary-wise is not that competitive. If you're a local and you will compare to other profession, being a local nurse, is the salary is not that competitive. I think so. That's what I believe. Okay, let's continue watching this video again. Okay, hold on.
They end late and have to start early the following day. Unjustifiable workload.
Okay, let me repeat that. I think he's mentioning like if example your PM shift and the next day you will come morning shift. So we call these schedules PAPA, PA. This schedule is really tiring, especially if like you're busy during your PM shift. Sometimes you can go home 11 a.m. Then you will just reach home you will reach home 11:30. Then you need to wake up early because your morning shift. So this PM AM shift is really tiring. So that's why I don't like it. So luckily, my current manager, my current reporting officer, if I will have this PM AM shift, the next day I'm off already. I'm very thankful that my schedule is very good. So I don't know if he's watching or she's watching this video. Anyways, let's continue.
That means they have to do OT, even when they are not getting paid to do OT.
Okay, overtime. So overtime, if you're working in a government institution, I think no, right, Melvin? My roommate is here. No, right? Is it? Usually, government institution don't give overtime. Usually, they will have time off only. But for private institution, yes, they have a lot of overtime. That's why they can earn more. So if example, in government institution, they will give you time off only or extra day off, acquired day off. Okay.
Shortage of manpower is a daily news. Unable
Shortage of manpower is a daily news, which is true. Uh, because it's not only we don't have enough manpower. Every day is like a different day. Like every day got MC. MC is sick leave. So like example, one staff will take sick leave. Then of course the manpower will be lesser on that day. So yeah, it's really tiring. So either the sick leave is really true or not. So I don't care anymore. But it's really true.
to get the leave they need every year because there might not be any slots. Many are
Okay, I think the leave is what? I didn't get it. Anyway, we'll just play it. Sorry, I keep on pause and play.
many are unable to be promoted because of the quota each year.
Okay, many are not promoted. Aha. Actually, it's true. Sometimes it can happen. Honestly speaking, way back when there's a lot of nurses here, the promotion is really slow, especially for foreigners. I'm not sure with locals, but nowadays, since they really need the nurses, I can say the promotion is fast, but way back before, promotion is really slow. Like, for example, you're a foreigner and you started nursing aid, then after that, you need to wait for enrollment. It's really slow. So now, I think it's much better because, yeah, somehow the situation of COVID give us the importance that nurses, healthcare workers are important.
But if the same staff decides to leave that year, the managers will tell that they are planning to promote the staff that year.
Let's repeat that. It's really funny, no?
The managers will tell that they are planning to promote the staff that year.
Okay, again, I really want this because it's happening. It's true.
Yeah, the managers will tell that they are planning to promote the staff that year. A coincidence that happen every single year. Foreign staff have housing allowance, but the allowance does not match the high cost of renting a room in Singapore. Staff
This is very true. Yeah, the housing allowance now, yeah, they did increase the housing allowance, but I really know the housing rental now is really damn high here in Singapore. So I think it's just the same. So that's why my tip, if example you plan to work here in Singapore, find a place that is like walking distance only in your hospital so that you can save for your transportation. But it's true, the housing rental now is really damn high. So even they give you housing allowance, it's not enough. Okay? It's true.
for abuse, but it becomes our fault for not being able to handle the situation.
Okay, let's repeat
Hospitals say
that.
that
Abuse.
but it becomes our fault for not being able to handle the situation. It's our fault for not being able to handle the situation.
Sorry, ah.
Renting a room in Singapore. Staff are abused, but it becomes our fault for not being able to handle the situation.
Staff being abused so far, I still don't have experience regarding this abuse thing. So far, my management, based on my all previous experience, like it's like 50-50, like depends who's your manager. But so far, they will try to protect you. Mm-hmm. It depends lah.
Hospitals say that patients are our priority, but have you ever seen the higher management talking to a patient?
Okay,
How are
let's
we to
repeat
learn the
that.
right? Have you ever seen the higher management talking to a patient? How are we to learn the
Okay, it depends, but some I saw. I saw some higher management will talk to the patient. Not all, please don't generalize, but I saw some director will talk to the patient, but not all. But sometimes quite funny to listen because it's happening. So, but I'm not saying all of those higher position don't talk to the patient, but it's happening some.
right things if the priority is wrong? Every year, many nurses are leaving the industry, but nothing is being done to make them feel valued.
Okay, every many nurses are leaving. I think it's true. That's why they have this retention bonus. I think so. I think he will explain this retention bonus.
Yes, This year we have the staff retention bonus. But how long is that going to be able to keep us happy?
True.
How will it solve the
Actually, this retention bonus is for us to retain and not leave the industry. And as I understand, I'm not sure if I'm telling, I mean, if I'm not contented, but usually we will really receive a bonus from, I mean, July and December, and the amount is just the same with retention bonus. So I don't know if they really add up something or not. So yeah, this retention bonus is like a program to keep the nurses morale high and so that they won't resign. It's true.
the many problems that we continue to face? Nurses are drained out and just looking for a place they can be happy to work at.
True. So yeah, I think that's it. If you want to listen again, we can play. We can repeat it again. But just follow this guy, Workers Make Possible at TikTok. So that is my reaction video in this content. So yeah, some of what he said is true, and I think most I mean everything is true. But of course, I don't know what to comment because I don't want to affect my job. I'm not saying that I'm not happy. I'm not currently happy on my workplace, but this thing is happening. It's true. So for those foreign nurses who plan to work here in Singapore, so I think this is a good information for you to be prepared that this thing you might experience. Okay. So I think that's all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay. Thank you again. Thank you, Mr. Workers Makes Possible, for this content, and I am so happy that you brought up this issue, that you have this kind of, I don't know, because I'm not sure if we're allowed to do this also. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.